About you, you're the one that I want. So come on, give me love. I'ma show you how to move, how to move.
What's popping? I can't even keep my head on my head. I'm so weak. Uh, what's popping, child? What's good, girl? So listen, right? I still got to get my head together, which I am later on today. But happy Tuesday to y'all. Good morning to y'all. Now listen, it's a good thing that I'm in a good mood. Now, before I do this Shanita mess, let me just say, one, I did see the first half of it. This is the second half that I got, and I chose the second half because, listen, okay, so somebody came up under my comments, right? Not my comments. They came in my DMs and they say, listen, T, I like you a lot, blah, 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 blah. And I was like, uh-huh, girl, what? And so they was like, listen, when it comes to the whole Shanita thing, just be careful because Shanita live or whatever, in this particular live, I'm assuming, in this particular live, she said that Shanita feel like she being bullied and Shanita feel like this and Shanita feel like that and so on and some such. And she was just like, some people could try to play around and say that it could be considered cyberbullying and harassment and all the rest of that stuff or whatever the case may be. And yada yada yada. Now listen, because I want to make this as tape as I possibly can, I made it a pre-recorded because I feel like with y'all being up here, it's just gonna be and in lieu of what Kiki got going, what went on with my friend. May she rest in peace. In lieu of that, and I do feel like even though it was already pre-existing issues going on, I still feel like a lot of what was going on the show and social media wise, I do feel like that did play some parts in things. It's not the thing, but it did play some parts in things. And it's just like we already had to deal with one situation and one death or whatever the case may be. Like I don't necessarily want to be made responsible or feel responsible if and when. But I do want to say this though. What the F I don't like is when the bully wants to come up here and they want to play with stop, 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 stop. Because my thing about it is I didn't watch an episode of Football Wives, and I believe every word of what the people said about you, Shanita. And I do believe the people when they said that you was being really overbearing and how you bullied Pilar Sanders. I ain't never seen that episode of it, Shanita, but from what you gave up here, I believe every word of that. So now it's funny that now when you're getting the same thing back on social media, now you want to get up here and pull this. But because you said it, fine. So that's the reason why I just chose the part that I chose because everything else, she was full of shit. That's just, excuse me, YouTube, full of ish. That's just how I feel. That's just how I see it. And this has nothing to do. And I want to make this very clear. My feelings towards her has absolutely, positively nothing to do with Melody Cherie Rogers. Okay? My feelings towards her ass, excuse me, YouTube, Earth has nothing, Nathaniel, to do with Melody Cherie Rogers. Formerly Oak. I ain't said what Heavenly said, so don't y'all come in my comments with the foolishness. I said formerly Hope, and that ain't no lie because she was a former Hope. All right, that's completely different from what Elaine said. All right, so I don't want to hear no foolishness in the comment over that little gag. Completely different. All right, nothing to do with her. All right, it has nothing to do with her. So I'm saying it beforehand, so I ain't got to see it in the comments. My feelings towards her earth has nothing to do with her. Mellow don't got nothing to do with this video. She ain't the inspiration for this video. She's nowhere in my mind when it comes to Shanita. All my smoke is for Shanita, not Mellow. I want to make that very clear. But this ain't gonna be no smoke. All right. This ain't gonna be no smoke. All right. This the only smoke I'm gonna give her. All right, this is the only smoke I'm gonna give her. Child, she run around here with this foolishness, girl, and playing on people's time, people's, not mine. But because she said it, whatever. So she up here, this part one of it. Shout out to who's the content creator that I found this from? Taylor Collins. Shout out to her. This says Shanita Foster part one, it was a whole hour long thing, girl. Listen, that's what I got for Shanita for the whole hour. This part had a lot of meat and potatoes in it, and it's just the part. This part right here is where I just fell out with. This the part where I just fell out with her, girl. And I'm just bowing out of this situation. So we finna go on ahead and listen to it. That's the disclaimer for y'all. Okay, that was just a disclaimer for y'all. All right, so this is why I chose what I chose, and why we go get the hell out of here. And another thing that I do want to bring up and remind her back. I remember a time when Stormy came out here and told everybody that all of the social media antics that was going on, she's dealing with mental things herself, and it was playing on her psyche, and it was playing on this, and it was playing on that. And see, again, I wouldn't be me if I didn't bring this up. That's all. And a lot of y'all had this to say. Okay? A lot of y'all also said this. You understand? And a lot of y'all also came out and said this. All right. And for those ones that are demure like me, y'all said this. All right. I would not be me if I didn't bring that up. And if y'all want to challenge that, it could be a challenge. I'm just got, again, none of this has nothing to do with Melody Cherie Rogers, because she ain't said nothing when Stormy came out and said that. She ain't said nothing. So this ain't got nothing to do with her. I just want to remind everybody of the time where another cast member came out and said that, and a lot of y'all just didn't give a damn. A lot of y'all say, well, then she just need to go, and that's just how she feel, because she gonna get called out. Her antics is this, and her antics is that, and blah, blah, blah. Again, before a lot of y'all get up in here and get all high and mighty, a lot of y'all can't. That's all I'm gonna say. That's another disclaimer for y'all. Now we're gonna get down to what Shanita had to say, and it's only 4 minutes. So, and we already 8 minutes in, and me giving 2 disclaimers. So yeah, here we go.
BeyondTheGame.org, can y'all sponsor a kid for $5 a month so they can have sanitary napkins? I'm fighting for girls to have sanitary napkins. Sure. Y'all think I want to wake up and be called a big back butch? You think I want my kids to go to school and I get a text message that one of their...
Wait. Oh my God, it's early in the morning for this. Like, which one of y'all called this lady a big back bitch? Now, I want to hit that in the comments, because I didn't call her none of that. I didn't call her none of that. Which one of y'all called this lady a big bag butch queen? Who did that? I don't like that. Don't call this lady no butch queen. Now listen, this lady ain't no butch queen, because I saw a lot of y'all in the comments with that in the live. This lady, I listen, and now I'm here for a roast, and I'm here for a gag. But no, I believe Shanita is all woman. Right? I do. I believe Shanita is all woman. All right, from her tag Kojic wig on down to her toes, girl. I believe she is all woman. All right. They'll be up here calling this lady no big no big back. Nobody never said I could laugh. All right. I don't agree with it. I don't agree, and I don't think that you's a butch queen, girl. I don't think that at all. All right, but it's funny. Moving on.
Friends is showing them something somebody said about me on TikTok. I'm not built for this. Now I got to sit down and have a whole another conversation with my kids.
I mean, but sweetheart, you was on one reality show, and then I guess Shanita's World is another reality show. Allegedly, I don't know. I never went around there. Because y'all always do the fat checkers and mellow mellows. Get me together. Is that show around there, the Nubian? Is that a reality show? Like, you can't come up here and say that you're not built for this, but I just don't believe that. Yeah, you are. You built for it. But you're not built for everything that comes with it. See, people don't mind coming on TV because to everybody in your mind, you think people is gonna like you. Yeah, you're gonna have your particular fan base, absolutely. But you're also gonna have another fan base. And the same way your fan base is gonna go up for you, you're gonna have the people that don't go up for you do what? Not go up for you. You got to take the good with the bad, Shanita. If you want to be on reality TV, you have to be mentally prepared for what comes with being on reality TV. You're coming up here at your choosing, not bringing Mellow Mellow into this. This is, you're coming up here and you're choosing to be somebody's mouthpiece. And I told you once, I told you twice. When you decide to be somebody's mouthpiece, you gonna get drugged. I done said this across reality TVs this season thus far. I done said this here. I done said this on Love and Hip Hop Atlanta. When you decide to be somebody's mouthpiece, you're gonna get drugged. Especially when you should just come up here and just be objective. Wait until a person does something to you, and then you can come with all of these big ass opinions, because then it'll make sense, I guess. But to a watcher, a viewer, you came up here hot. And so, yeah, girl, we the people said this, and you got what you got. But I still don't agree with y'all calling that lady a big back butch. I don't agree with y'all calling that lady no big back butch. That lady is all woman. Like, don't y'all do that. She a woman now. Because a lot of y'all was under my comments with that again, I say. And I ain't said nothing. I ain't said none of that. I just kept about her face and her Kojic wig. Her Kojic cadaver, I just died. A shout out to A. Marie ass wig. Like, y'all remember that? I just died in your arms tonight. Don't want nobody bring me back to life. I just died in your arms tonight. And that wig. Oh, God. Let me leave her alone. That's just a little like that's just a little cackle. There ain't no bullying. It ain't no this. It ain't no that. It's just a small little cackle, a small little kiki that I done gave to all of them. I done rag tag all of them about their damn wigs, including Mellow Mellow. So Shanita, should you see this, girl, don't feel no ways. It ain't that deep with me, sis.
About bullies, about what he said and she said and they said. I'm talking to one of my kids. I'm not a man. You know I'm not a man because I birthed you.
Right. See, that's what I'm saying. See what y'all done did. Y'all done sat over there and had her son run around here thinking that her mama is something else or his mama is something else. My bad. And see, that's why y'all need to stop doing that. And she got to run around here and have them type of conversations. I don't know. Ask Pilar how she felt because a lot of people kept bringing her up. I don't know. I didn't watch. But everybody brought up about how you said this and you said that and you did that and you did this and so on and some such. So I'm more than sure the same things that you're getting and you got to deal with, she probably did too. See, that's why you got to be careful with how you treat people when you get up here on reality TV, because what you dish, you gonna have to get back. You gonna pay it on the front end or the back end. And a lot of the times you got to pay it on damn both, which is worse. I'm just saying, Shanita. I don't agree with them people going out there doing all that because of that right there. I don't agree with that. I don't like that. I feel bad for you that you had to sit down and have that type of conversation. Your son running around here thinking that you saying else, girl. I don't like that. Ain't that deep. Now, I'm sorry you had to go through that. For real, for real.
So why does it matter if Johnny said that he saw something on TikTok and that am I a man? I'm your whole mama.
Right.
So that's why I'm like, let me get on and say something. Let me get on once again and defend. Mel didn't bring me to do nothing. I did what friends do.
I done already told Mello how I felt about that, and I told you the same thing on the show. We ain't got, well, not on the show, but on my review of the prior episode. Y'all can see it if you want to. I ain't about to get on that. Don't get, okay, fine. For real, for real. Now I am gonna put Mello in this part. Do I feel as though she told you, yeah, so when you get up here, get at Letitia? No, I don't think that. Taking Mello back out of it. You're grown. And I believe that you listen to a lot of Mello's venting about a lot of these girls that sit around there. And I believe that you chose to get up here and decided to get up here and pull this psychobabble BS on Tisha and try to make it seem as if I'm going to put a pin on that. Listen to the rest of this. Hold on.
If I see you do something to my friend, I'm going to check you, and I'm going to check you loud. And I'm going to tell you, you loud and wrong. And for the whole trip, I had to say you loud and wrong a whole bunch of times. And on this trip, we're going to revisit this thing next Saturday. I'm apologizing in advance. I have ambassador in front of my name in real life. And doctor. Can y'all please go through my, I don't post some stuff on my social media. If you went to my real professional page and looked at, I was just in Parliament in Africa. Are y'all serious right now? And y'all think I want to be called names all day?
But so, sis, if you got all that going on, you touring and traveling around there to Africa, you agagan in Africa or whatever, you parlaying and all that down there to the Africa, you know, you chilling down there to the Africa, doing what the Africans and Wakandians do, then you shouldn't even have time to come up here and pour all of this on Love Mary Chancellorville. Moreover, you will conduct yourself as a damn doctor and not come up here and feel like you got to check your friend's cast member. My opinion, Shanita. Like, if I'm carrying all of these letters behind my damn name, I would conduct myself with some type of damn decorum. I wouldn't get up here and put a gutter butt move. Let me not say gutter butt because, you know, everybody, that bullet, go ahead, everybody. Let me not say that. I wouldn't get up here and pull what everybody else is pulling because I have letters behind my name, because I was just in Parliament round there to Africa, because I am all of these things. I wouldn't want to come up here and conduct myself in that type of manner. That my opinion, Shanita. Who am I? You know, just because you got letters behind your name, obviously that don't mean nothing. So I mean, you know, cool, whatever. I'm with it. I got a lot of friends like that, you know, and they still my friends. So who am I to judge you?
Because I decided to point out that my friend is sitting at a table with a bunch of people who really don't like her, but tolerate her. And instead of them saying out loud, I really don't like you, but I'll learn how to deal with you or be around you. Or if they were so mature and so adult, they would have been able to be on a trip and not every 5 minutes start an argument or a fight about something. Girl, you said you're adult. You can sit next to somebody you don't like. Then why are you always arguing? Why are you always pointing out the obvious? Why? And I can't wait till we get to that part because the old me, on God, I'm not gonna say that. See, I'm gonna say this. They're gonna save this thing. The old me, we would be having a whole nother conversation. Like, it just would be so different. I had to pray so many times.
This was my issue with you. See, that was where I was done and I fell out with you, Miss Dr. Shanita Foster. Dr. Shanita Foster, it was at that moment I fell out with you. I was over you. I was tired of you. I was done with you. And I threw your ass away. And it was what it was. You understand? And that ain't no bully type thing. I just don't deal with you. All right. Because my thing is, all of them are doing that. All of them are doing that. All of what you said, all of them are doing that. So for you to sit up there and feel like you're saying something by calling them out with all that you said, all of them are doing that. Mello has yet to come out and be like, I don't like Tisha, I don't like Kimmy, I don't like Stormy, I don't. We know the only person that she says publicly that she does not like is Destiny, is Lee Sue, his whore. See, them people she done came out and said she didn't like. And I think she said that about Mama Betty too. Get me together in the comments, the fact checkers. Get me together in the comments. But I think she publicly admitted, and Miss Wanda, she publicly admitted that she did not like them. But she did not publicly, now she's shown it through actions. She showed it through actions. But has she came out of her mouth and said that she didn't fuck with them and she didn't fool with them during that time? No. All of them are sitting at the table faking the funk for this damn check, girl. Like, that's why they said this and I said this. And I was done with you at that point. And it was that. Okay. All right. That's it. That's how you feel. That's your friend. You're gonna take up for your friend, and that's cool. Cool. I'm not mad about you taking up for your friend. So you can't get upset with the people that's taking up for Tisha, because if we're all taking up for our people, what's the big deal? If we all, and you just said, if you had to pray us up a couple times and blah blah blah. See, your true self is coming out. You had to pray a couple times, but now you want to sit here and act like that you finna go to a padded room. If you look on TikTok and somebody said this or somebody said, moving on.
In my head, that stop arguing with people. It ain't got nothing to lose, but probably a dog somewhere. Matter of fact, that girl got kids. I'm not being funny. They got kids. I don't even know. Do she have kids?
How you quit? Shanita, you're a hater fan. You see, Shanita, you making this so hard for me. You making this so hard for me. But I got dignity, I got decency, I got class, I got tact, I got morals. All right, I got morals. Okay, so you making it hard for me. You really are, Shanita. You making it so hard. You're a hater fan. You know all of them up there got churned. Not only do you know that she got churned, you probably know they damn churned by name. Macy, Mila, and MJ. You know she got damn churned. You know she got 2 daughters and a son. You know that everybody who watches this show like you do, hater fan, know that all of them up there got churned. And it don't matter the ages, because y'all know Kimmy's son overgrown and rusty at this point. Okay, but it don't matter. That's still her damn child, so he churned to her. All right, Shanita, quit playing. See, this is why I chose what I chose, because it's short, and I ain't even got to get her too much. Because, you know, I don't want her sliding down the shower wall crying, and
I don't know. I don't know if she have kids or not, but I'm not arguing with somebody. And then I feel like, and then I'm going to move on to someone. I feel like, why was you trying to get a moment on me? I'm not a part of your time.
So then this is why we said this to you. Because you're not a part of the cast. So why is you coming up here trying to single out Tisha for being fake and not saying that she don't like rock with your friend and you sitting at the table and you don't feel like this and that? When Mello is sitting at the head of said table, And it's the same thing can be said about her. But you made it all about Tisha. Shanita, you didn't come in sitting up here saying all of y'all are sitting over here trying to act like y'all like my friend, but in reality, y'all really don't. That's not what you did. And if you did, why didn't they show that? Is there footage out there of you saying on camera that you made that statement to everybody? Or because maybe you did. And maybe you did wind up saying that down in the episode. See, the next episode didn't come out yet. So I'm willing to wait, Shanita. I'm willing to wait to see if you made that same statement to everybody at the table. I'm gonna wait. I'm gonna wait.
Yes, don't argue with somebody else. You ask me a question, so I ask you one back. However you want to edit, however you want to cut, however you want to whatever. I ask the questions that made sense to me. And a lot of stuff just didn't make sense. So I'm going to go down in history. I don't have no beef with Sunny. I love Sunny. She's an amazing spirit. That girl wasn't trying to bother nobody. She didn't show up with rah-rah. Like, it was a couple times like she really wanted, we're going to get there. She wanted to rah-rah. And I kept saying, girl, what are you arguing for? You married. I mean, I would never argue for what? How are we arguing about somebody I'm married to? That conversation died when I said I do. There's nothing left to talk about. But that's just me.
I agree. Now, when it comes to that, I agree. I don't understand what Mega Man's issue is. I don't know what Mega Man's issue is. I don't. She the one that came on hot with this girl, and she the one that poached her damn boyfriend. You understand? Like I still don't understand what a headquarters issue is with Destiny. We're all trying to figure that out because Destiny was minding her business. She the one that made it an issue. So I mean, with that, Shanita, that I agree with you on. I agree with you on. And like I say, she could be sweet, she could be this, she could be that. She ain't nothing but a rickety raggedy. Take this out. Okay. To me. And that's just how I feel. And that's just how but I got the right to feel that way. The same way you got the right to feel the way you feel about Tisha and all them, I got the right, and all of us got the right to feel that way about you, Mega Man, and Lauren Cool. Lauren Cool, because Lauren ain't said nothing. Lauren kept her mouth shut. So Lauren Cool. Lauren cool. I ain't got no issues with Lauren. See, had you been like Lauren, you would have been cool with me. But you wanted a moment with a main cast member on their cast trip. Talking about something she wanted a moment with you. Nah, that ain't what I saw. That ain't what I saw. But we gonna move on. Play, girl.
So there's no way that I have any kind of beef or I'm gonna go along with that narrative. And the one lady, her name, Tisha is the dark skinned one. The other one, I don't know who the other one. Oh, at this time I'll identify her. I apologize.
Why was your first go-to as Tisha's the dark skinned one? What did that mean? See, again, you're pushing it. See, you want to get up here and play this. If y'all keep saying that, if y'all keep dragging me, I'm gonna have to turn myself into the crazy house. But then you want to get on your lab and be up here and saying all of these coloristic remarks. I don't like that. See, I don't appreciate that. I don't appreciate how you want to play this whole mental health role, but you still want to get up here and throw jabs at people. I don't like that. What did her being dark skinned have to do with anybody? You know everybody there. Hater fan. You know Tisha. You know Kimmy. You know Trisha and her horrible wig. Stormy. Is this about to be over with? It is. I'm trying, y'all. I'm trying.
In the name of Jesus. It is the only way that I can describe her, because this is what I remember. The beautiful woman who battled with cancer. I had an amazing conversation with her because, as most of you know, my daughter had ovarian cancer. You get what I'm saying? So if I was there.
Yeah, that's all that is. And I'm not playing nothing else. I ain't got to play nothing else. I don't want to hear nothing else. It does not matter to me. I do not care about Shanita and what she got to say and how she felt. Like I said, y'all sent me a whole hour thing. But if I can't say what I want to say the way I want to say it, and in lieu of what she said, trying to play around on other people's psyches, Nah, nah. Nah, if I can't say what I want to say, I ain't even gonna touch it. I'm gonna just talk about the parts that I want to talk about, and then everybody can go home. So with that having been said, I'm just gonna let y'all go home because I can't say what I want to say. So I'm just gonna leave this at this. Shanita, I'm sorry, friend. When you want to get on reality TV and play reality TV games, and when you want to get up here and choosing as a grown adult to be their mouthpiece, you're just going to get what all of the other mouthpieces get. Okay? So I shouldn't see you on no more reality TV after this because you can't handle it. I believe what the people said about you, Shanita. I believe every word of what they said about you being a bully to other people, especially Pilar Sanders, Ryan there. But now you want to get up here and now the people is letting you have it. Now you want to turn around and pull on people's heartstrings with the whole I'm dealing with this and that and this. Now I don't know you. Maybe you are, and that's why I'm choosing to give you a little light. Do I feel as though you full of shit? Yup. But out of the respect for the people that are really going through something like that, and I don't want to be responsible for nothing. And because in lieu of what my friend had going on, and this was a small part of that, or whatever the case may be, because you want to come out here and do this, I guess I'm just gonna be politically correct and just be like, fine, whatever. I ain't got to deal with your ass like that because the girl trip's gonna be over in the next episode of sure. So I ain't got to deal with you no more. I ain't got to see you no more after this. We ain't got to talk about you no more after this. Well, at the reunion. But other than that, like I say, we're gonna be in season 9, girl. We ain't gonna be thinking about you no more. And you're gonna be a thing of the past. You're gonna be non-existent. Everybody is gonna forget about you. And if not, you need to make sure people forget about you by never getting on reality TV again. Not even on Ryan Day the Nubian. You shouldn't want to have nothing to do with it because you can't deal with the backlash. You can't deal with the social media thing. You can't deal with the TikToks. You can't deal with the YouTube. You can't deal with the things that's not going up for your antics. You can't deal with it. So I should never see you on reality TV again after this. You made this declaration. You're saying that what happens, it bothers you. So then, yeah, help yourself. We should never see you on reality TV no more after this. Not on Zeus, not on Nubian, not on Tubi, not on nothing. Nothing. You need to go and be a doctor and live your life. That's what I got for you. And that's as tame as I can make it. With that having been said, y'all, that's all I got. I ain't got no more for y'all. Like I just like I if I keep talking, that's what I got for Shanita, y'all. Nothing. Okay. That's what I got for Shanita. Nothing. So with that having been said, that's it. That's all I got. Y'all drop down in the comments because that's all y'all can do. And let me know what y'all thought about my reaction to this little part. And let me know how I did. Let me know how I did. Did I get her way too much? Could this mess around and have people feeling away? This had nothing to do with Melody at all. Nothing to do with Mellow Mellow. My feelings towards Shanita has nothing to do with Melody Cherie Rogers. Again, I say I'm going to end it with it. None of my feelings have nothing to do with Melody Cherie Rogers. Okay, this ain't got nothing to do with her. So none of the Melody should feel away about nothing unless they just choose to because they want to ride for Shanita. Whatever. But that's it. That's all. I ain't got no more. Drop down in the comments and I'll holler at y'all soon. Bye.